Oh, hell yeah, dude. Let me grab these. I am terrified that my power is going to go out. And remember, if my power goes out, it's a full match replay. Full match replay. I don't think we've ever really had it happen where it wasn't like the beginning of a game or like a big deal. Let's see what we got here. I need to. YouTube is not. Alrighty then. Here we go. Import images. That was rough. We do have some jerseys to add, so we're adding Guadalajara home and goalkeeper, Orlando goalkeeper and home, Philadelphia goalkeeper and home. And then we're also adding our team logos. So we have Guadalajara, Orlando, and Philadelphia. And then we are adding our Club World Cup as well. I think if I do this, I think it will put it on their jersey. But I don't know if it's only when they play each other, but we'll do that. Alright, let's take a look at what we got here. Guadalajara, they have their emblem now. Where did everything get bounced to? There, oh, it's at the top now. So there we go, that's fun. Uniform. That's hot. have Orlando. We will do a Club World Cup test match at some point today. I thought I was starting at 4. I didn't know I was starting at 3:30. So. Orlando. Orlando goalkeeper. There's the Thunder, baby. I am very worried that I'm going to lose power. All right, now I think a lot of you were not here during old FSL or last FSL. So what I've done is I've added a lot of the players that were involved in that. So you can see Takuchi, Moto, Hasegawa, Minami, Nakashima, Kimura, Sakahachi, Pao Pao Bang, Dong Ho. Some guys here like Pfeiffer, Van Horn, Barry Seaman, Nicky Pumpkins, Gil Sampson, very famous goalkeeper, Bobby Rose, Sebastian Maddox, Herman Schartz, and then with Guadalajara, I'm trying to think if there's any. Tolo is going to be on Guadalajara, Coyote. I don't know if anybody else is. Oh, Guerrero. I had Guerrero at Bristol. And then we're still building, actually, Brazil, Australia, and Argentina. Those clubs have their players. It's just a matter of other little details. So. All right, let's do our tactics, and then we'll see if we can do a test match quick. Otherwise, we will jump right into Zagreb and Liverpool are going to be moved to first. Amsterdam, who do I have? I have Belgrade. We're going to go with... We'll just stick with this. Yeah, I don't really know why we wouldn't. We'll change centering targets to wing rotation. Well, you need a bit of width against Belgrade. I was thinking of 4-4-2. maybe a 4-5-1. We'll go with this for now. Alright, so Amsterdam is good. Time for Zagreb. Rizzo out for Sushi Taco. Kuza out for Sanic. So Rizzo out for Hernandez, Sanic in for Kuza Brown. Alright, so Maine. Scooter's going to left. Kamel's going to center back. So it's like this: Hernandez, Norris, Sanic, Scooter, Barry, Kamel, Niguel. And there's no defensive or anything on there. In defensive, it's going to be Barry, Scooter, Sushi Taco, Norris, Kamel, Sanic, and it looks like we want a bit of this sexiness right here. All DMFs, CF, and SS. Again, I don't think this matters, no, because we got it on Kamel. And then custom, Sushi Taco up here, double SS. Batmo, Sanic, Norris, Marcus Niguel, Barry, Scooter, Kamel, and there's no defensive in that one either. So yeah, we're all set. Sanic replaces Kamel. Kamel jumps back to center back in two of them, so we're all set. I don't see anything for Liverpool. So Liverpool is all set. Barcelona, match day 12. Here we go. I'm really worried my power is going to go out. I know I keep saying it. In Maine, Boama to a CF. In custom, we're going to turn off wingbacks. We're going to have man marking. Which I would probably forget. And then this is our formation. Somerville, Bean, Boama, Cummy, and then double DMF. Lehman, Neo, Montefiore, and Corona. Okay. So Barcelona's all set. I think we did the Brussels one because Brussels made some changes after the fact, and I did them anyways yesterday. Yeah, fuck yeah, that's gonna be fun. So yeah, just looking at Belgrade, and we're good. Yeah, we did match day 11. Perfect. Alright, if Scooter's here, we can start. Otherwise, we can dance with a different one. All right, we're going to do Zagreb, Liverpool, Barcelona, Brussels, and then Belgrade, Amsterdam. I'll swap with Zagreb. And Barcelona, Brussels stays second. Gonna be snowy, wet. Zagreb are home. They have chosen to go with normal grass length. Fsl alive! Zagreb, take it on, Liverpool, here we go!
Well, I'm in FSL Live Match Day 12. 3 games for you today. Zagreb, Liverpool, Barcelona, Brussels, and Belgrade and Amsterdam. We are underway. Here we go. FSL is brought to you by Footballers With Tits. And it is Zagreb that get us going here on this snowy day in Europe. Over the top to Beal. Beal. Low tempo for Liverpool. Gavin got a goal his last time out. Sends in a ball for post, and Jethro off the post, off the goalkeeper's ass, and it's 1-0 earlier. And there it is, an early goal. Look at that family photo. Franco, Vito. Gonzalez. And another header off the top crossbar. Dave Black did like a Matrix move. It was 4-1 Zagreb in their last match against Norden. Liverpool drew 2-2. They were up until the 80th minute when it was a Vukovic equalizer from Brussels. And headers galore. Batmobile running down the left sideline. And Desai. Don Lorenzo. Shido. Another start for the Welsh international, and that is out of play. Norris. Marcus Nigel. Kamel. Nigel. Sanic to Beal. And it's another ball in. Beal and another header from Jethro. high tempo. Sorry, I'm just chatting with Amin quick. Here they come again. Take it away. Franco. He's got Vito ahead of him and just loses it to Sanik. Good takeaway there from Aiku, who was excellent in his debut. And Gavin. Marcus Nigel. Gonzalez. Jethro, one-timer deflection, and it's wide. It'll be a corner kick. Jethro with 5 or 6 opportunities already. Another ball in from Beal. Normal tempo for Liverpool. Out wide. Sushi Taco back in the starting lineup. He gets taken down here, and he wants a yellow card, but it'll just be a free kick. Barcelona Brussels is next. You got Jethro on this one. Marcus Nigel on it. Because I was told there's a bit of a delay, I will try to pause for any free kick where it's not, there's a questionable kind of, like this one from the side. Scooter probably wants Jethro in the box. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff I'll pause for. Here goes Nigel. And that one headed into the sky. What's up, Bubba? Van Lorenzo. We got bumped to third, Bubba. Okay, that makes it. I'm okay with it only because I think it makes the quality better too. Whatever it's doing. What's the word? Compression? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Gonzalez. Good to see you, Tyler. Hope you're doing good, buddy. How's work? Juan Lorenzo. Oh, you work for Apple. Do you know if you can window YouTube on an iPhone and have Discord open? Normal tempo. Where's the grab? Liverpool sticking around. Is this another cross opportunity? It's another good takeaway. Shido. Lawbender. Oh, you can. Okay. Dude, what the fuck, mate? Mate got us all worried yesterday. Because I can as well. Liverpool. Decent starting lineup. It's the bench that is absolutely gutted now with, I believe it was 3 outgoing transfers. Michael Jackson. Vito. Good ball headed away by Sanik. Falls down to Lawbender. Vito. Jackson. This ball far post. Headed away again. Liverpool still into the attack. Lawbender. Maitoshi. Out to Jackson. Third time the charm. This one in. Headed away by Kamel again. And that'll do it for the half. (1-0). Liverpool still in the game.
What happened, mate? Mungo had the same issue. He said that if he just did the pop-out player, that he could do it then. Akiyama for Kuza Brown, swapped with Scooter in May. Akiyama out for Kuza, and then in Maine, swapped with Scooter. Freon coming on for Jackson. Are you sure? Doesn't Jackson have upgrades, though? Jackson's got upgrades, dude. I know he's 40 overall. This guy is, an inactive nobody. Just so you know, Jackson submits upgrades. I know we shit on him a lot, but I don't want you to feel obligated to sub him out now. He's got at least a little bit in him. Okay, let's sub on the AI inactive for the better player. All right, any other changes? And second half begins. What's up, Toby? Decide. Scooter, these kids laughing like they even know the inside joke. Up to Franco, who just has had some trouble with these big center backs of Zagreb today. Yes. Beal. Over the top to Jethro. You know, another thing we could do for Season 6 is shorten the games from 13 to 12 minutes. Keep the cups at 12. We're only doing cups. If we're only doing cup, maybe we just make the games 11 minutes or something. I forgot we're only doing cups. Vito does really well. Look at Vito! What a play! Lennox Vito! And he ties it up 1-1! What a goal from Lennox Vito! Taking on the entire Zagreb team here. Oh my goodness! Even Kamel put his legs in the stirrups and said, "Doctor, I'm dilating." What a goal! Oh my God! Oh my goodness. Vito getting it against his old side. I've been wanting a good winger for 5 years. We finally might have one. High tempo for Zagreb. We saw something similar from somebody else recently. Maybe two guys. By Toshi. Down to Aiku. Luke Peters. Yeah, that was really, yeah. My Arjun Robin regen. This one out wide to Shido. Wide for his club, central for his country. Kamel, who's done a solid job today in the defensive line. Barry.
Kamel. Norris, they get through this light press from Liverpool, but give it away. This one back to Dave Black. Black! Desai, 60 minutes. Not the show. We do have a change here. And it's offsides on Franco, who's been really invisible. I don't know if you can be more invisible than invisible, but Custom, Swapney Gow, and Kuza Brown. And Minkney Gow, central forward. It is a dead ball. I'll pause for a second, and then I'm going to go back if we don't have anything. So, okay, here we go. Oh, Vito's typing. Okay, never mind. He missed it. Next dead ball. Jethro can't get the header. Falls down to Sanic. We'll do subs after this possession. Marcus Nigel, what a call! Top right corner! And they get the lead back! Right winger. Oh, you want them both to be SS? Is that what you mean? Swap Barry and Scooter this preset only. Are you good, Vito? Alright, here we go, buddy. Good to have you back, by the way, buddy. We missed you. I got high tempo Zagreb, normal tempo Liverpool. Here goes Vito. Does he have another piece of magic in him? Sends in a ball way far and high. It will fall down to Maitoshi. Shido still in the game. He will be the next sub out, and Shido gets around the defender a little bit, but then gives it away. And a collision of heads, and it's a foul against Liverpool. Good, buddy. Oh, that's good. Maybe my internet is acting a little better then. High tempo for Liverpool. Rizzo for Sanic. Aslan for Batman. Do you want Rizzo and Kamel to swap, or do you want Rizzo to stay in midfield? Franco and Vito. Toshi and Lamar both AMA. Why didn't Lamar come on?
right. Defensive preset. All right, here we go. Look at our sub. High tempo for Liverpool. And Barry. Pass on into Jethro. Jethro. Good ball into Gonzalez, and that might seal it. The honorable Mexican. The defense rests. And this is just a game of keep away here. Jethro pulls that right center back with him. You'll see it right here. Gonzalez goes and fills the space, puts it on his left peg, and pegs Dave Black in the ass. (3-1) now. Plenty of time for Liverpool to make this interesting. Vito. Enzo back to Shishiro, who doesn't even know what a football is apparently, but he pounds on. Pressured, lays it off for Barry. Barry out wide. And it's a much quicker press now from Liverpool. That's a good block. Jethro does even better. Pazdan will keep the counterattack going. 3-on-4. Handed away. Tricky Trey. Just absolutely manhandled. It's going to be max tempo now for Liverpool with 20 minutes to go. Rizzo. Oh, wow, what a slide tackle that was! And it doesn't matter, it's another goal, 4-0. The honorable Mexican. We'll see if this is a yellow card on Toby Lawbender. Watch this tackle. Oh, my God. Not even close. The best on for Niguel. And Liverpool are throwing everybody up except for two center backs. So here we go. Where did Rice and Beans transfer? Is it Athens? It's Athens, right? I got to make sure I do that transfer, by the way, Tyed. I don't remember. I don't think I did it. Athens. Thanks, mate. Over the top. Everybody forward for Liverpool. Nothing to lose. Except more goals. And there it is. One center back with max tempo means one center back. Or, excuse me, two center backs with max tempo. Here goes Jethro, and Jethro! Oh, how about another one?
Lord have mercy. Just a reminder that the transfer window is open until the end of this match. Here goes Desai. Off the back of Jethro. Shishiro. Nice layoff to Vito. Vito sends this one in. Low bender! Oh my goodness! Two former Zagreb teammates. Batmo was subbed off in like the 60th minute. He had like 7 crosses in. He probably could have had 6 assists if Jethro could head it correctly. Black sends it up. Aiku does well. Franco around the defender, trying to lay it off. Opportunity there. Barry's just going to kick it out. And here goes Zagreb again. 12 on 2. Gonzalez. This one deflected upwards and away. It'll be a corner kick. And another header away. Barcelona Brussels is next, followed by Belgrade Amsterdam. I just think max tempo at the 70th minute, down 2 goals, might have been a bit overkill. You could have just changed your formation to like 3 at the back or something. Oh, Lord have mercy. Here they go again. McGee on for Trey. I'll wait till the ball goes out of play because it may not even be worth pausing for. Rizzo. What a pass that was. Pazdan. Oh, my God. Pazdan just got his Polish sausage pulled, and Shishiro talking back to the referee. I'm not sure which one's named Shishiro. It might be the referee. Alvarez on for Norris, and here we go. Break that gun. Oh my goodness, Dave Black. What are you doing, son? Liverpool, who have 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses in their last 5. They've been pretty solid. Currently in 9th place. I'm still surprised that they lost so many players. I mean, it just didn't really make sense to me. Nine points ahead of Roma. Will it be enough to avoid relegation? Actually, it's not 9, it's 6. Roma got the victory. Five minutes of stoppage time. 5. Still max tempo here. It's a good block. I can't believe there wasn't a yellow card from some of these challenges from Liverpool. 5-1 it ends. Barcelona Brussels are next. Hey, I have that shirt.
8 crosses. Liverpool at 6. What the? Not a single yellow card? That's so crazy. How did Toby Lawbender not get a yellow card for that tackle? That's wild. Barcelona Brussels are next. Oh, come on. I uploaded the kit. I thought it would auto attach, so I'm sorry. Let's just go with this then. Big Daddy Rice and Beans, you are on random, which I love. I think that's hilarious. The only team with random grass. They got a crackhead doing the grass. Start on main. You have man marking, which we got to put in all presets. Julian to man mark Vukovic. I did an off-stream match, and I had 3 players man-marking one guy, and another 3 players man-marking. So you just had these 6 guys just running around the field. Here we go. Vukovic man-marked, and all they're going to start in main. Here we go. It's a non-striker setup for Brussels. Brussels! Barcelona! Welcome to FSL Live, Barcelona and Brussels. Match day 12 is the league season in full swing now. You're going to watch that league table just get more and more further along. Gotta make sure I got plenty of wine for my game. Here we go, and we are underway. Barcelona, who have 2 wins and 3 losses in their last 5, taking on a Brussels side that's undefeated in their last 4, 3 wins and a draw. That draw was against Liverpool. They beat Athens. They beat Zagreb. They beat Belgrade. It was a really, really good string of games for the Blue Waffles as they push further and further towards that top 5. Club World Cup qualification. FIFA has not announced yet, but there's a chance it could be the 6 teams, the top 6 in the table. Here goes Bawama. There's even a chance it could be a playoff with 6, 7, 8, and 9. Joel, you would really appreciate the Alessio probably would too. I finished the Argentinian, Brazilian,
And I finished those 2 teams today, and the Australian team with players, so you'll recognize the names. And then I did Philadelphia and Orlando and Guadalajara, so some names you might recognize. Here, let me show you the Australia one. High tempo for Brussels. Ignore the logo. Obviously, it's not going to be Lurgan Town, but... Where did he go? Where's Joel? There he is. Look at that. Geriatric. Vernon Crumb. Gigi Mango. Jimmy Piston. Hank Blowhard. Craig Smokes. Craig Moore. Keith Dobney. Zane Foss, Dick Clusters. You gotta love it. I used all the old FSL players. I got banned for apparently I told someone to kill themselves. So I got a 1-day suspension. I made the mistake of appealing the suspension. So when you submit an appeal, so the 1-day suspension was automatic. Then I submitted an appeal, which means I think an employee at Twitch looks at it. And so they looked at it and they were like, oh yeah, sorry about the 1-day suspension. I got that email. I was like, oh cool. They said, yeah, you're banned forever. And so I appealed that. Oh, what a call it is! Brussels, take the lead! Are you serious? Oh, that's violent hate speech. And I in my appeal, I don't even know if they look at it, but in my appeal, I was like, listen, this is a comedy account. It's sarcastic in nature. It's not meant to be malicious. No. Some blue-haired lesbian, 400 pounds that has one of those elephant trunk fake dicks was just screaming at her computer. Hate speech, hate speech. So, whatever. YouTube is better for us, so it's a good move. We wanted to move here originally, but the quality was really bad a couple of years ago, so it's good for us. There she is. Yeah, there it is. Right, that's her. Dude, that's it. That's it right there. Oh my god. That's so funny. Can you imagine removing somebody from an entire platform for words? And oh no, this is exactly what I was going to say. By the way, I don't want to get into anything political. Twitch not only broadcasts, they promote pretty much naked women, and you can be a 10-year-old, you can be a 6-year-old boy. Or a 6-year-old anything, and you don't even need an account, and you can sit there and watch some woman with huge titties with a pasty on her nipples, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, isn't that crazy? So they promote softcore porn to children, but then I make a joke and sarcastically say kill yourself, and I get banned forever. Was on there for 5 years. Yep. They didn't look at my history. They didn't look at, like, you know. I should make a video for Fantasy Sim League arguing how dumb that is, you know. Main and high tempo. So, like, every time I try to show my wife what we do on Twitch, every time I do it, she gets all upset because I go to the homepage and it's just girls do yoga with just, like, nothing but a pasty on. Or they do the body paint. They do, like, the masturbating ASMR. Like, that's cool. My wife gets so mad. She's like, this is a website that you broadcast? And now I'm banned for making a sarcastic comment, you know. Md12 opportunity, Bruce Halls, and it's 2-0. Md12. I don't know, dude. You tell me. I just did your changes. This is your... Oh, it didn't go to custom yet? There you go. This is your custom. You got Willow Cam. This is your main. Do you want to be in main or custom? Alright, here we go. Were those two players ever teammates? Michael Lang and Thomas Delaney? Were they teammates in Germany? There's no way, right? They weren't teammates. Oh, you beat me to the photo dump. Yeah, I know Delaney is Danish and Lang is Swiss. I'm not retarded. But didn't they both play in Germany? No overlap. They play a really fun game on, if you guys watch it used to be called Tifo Football. I don't know what it's called now. I think maybe it's still called Tifo Football. They play a fun game on their podcast where you have to get from one player to another in the shortest number of teammates. I think they call it degrees of separation. I was right, by the way, fucking Marcus Nigao. They both played in Germany. Get the fuck out of here. Which I guess would be easy if they both played in German. You just need a player that played with both of them. Yeah, we do. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I would assume because Twitch is such a... Or, I'm sorry, since YouTube is such a big stream service now, I would assume that Discord has similar options. Any halftime changes here? Okay. All right, here we go. Hakimi. Veranta. Amsterdam and Belgrade are next. And what a chance that was! It will go out for a Barcelona corner. After that match, I'm going to do a test Club World Cup run just to see how it looks. If you guys want to stick around, we'll do a bunch of giveaways during the Club World Cup. I don't really know how, though. I hate you. No, Club World Cup is a tournament we're going to do in the fall. Top 5, possibly even a 6th team from FSL will take on fictional clubs. 10 or 11 fictional clubs from around the world, but the teams are going to be very difficult to beat. Very good goalkeepers, by the way. Very high-rated goalkeepers. And it's all players that are from old FSL. Geriatric, Craig Moore, Tolo. Some of the players I had to change the name of, like Finley Andrews and Kieran Daniels. I had to change their names. Belgrade Amsterdam is next. Marcus is not a former... This is when I spent like 3 months creating 1,000 players for a fictional league that we abandoned. Cockney. Were you around then, Marcus? Did you manage any of those teams? We were all in the UK. Mungo came at the end. He had Cork. I know Ellis was here. He had Cardiff. Scooter and Kamel were here. Rambo. Nottingham and then Neeps. Yep. Oh, you had. Oh, you talking about your player? Were you there, Tyan? That was before you, wasn't it? are you talking about to play your game against Hamburg? Owner of Swansea. Some of my favorite kits, brother. And then it's funny you brought up Future Stars because I'm making the squads for Brazil, and they had like 3 of the players from Future Stars. Remember Rocketiro, who had the Rashford? They had all the scans. Yeah. Cummy CM. Boateng. Like this. That's where everybody started talking about the scans making the players better. They had like 4 scans. I didn't know you've been here that long, bro. That's amazing. That was when we had managers and owners. So we had contracts and shit. Oh my god, it was so ridiculous. Every team had a budget. I gave players values and wages. Oh my goodness. It was insane. I was the manager of Bristol Bridge, and Owen was the owner. I forget who Alessio had. Remember Alessio at Forta? Yeah, we've been in this format for about 2 years, so that makes sense. Some people can even remember back when we were in our fake country of Forta using real players. And there's only a few people that were here on FIFA back in 2020. Oh my goodness. Bane. Back to Somerville. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, so right now, when we talk about the number of season, like Season 4, Season 5, that's just in the current format. Technically, this is like Season 15 or 16. Somerville! Right into the arms of Cockney! Poor Barcelona just can't really create anything tonight. I don't even know how you found us, Tyed. Thanks, brother. You're gonna make me cry. Corona Estradas. Montevideo. Yeah, we were buddies with a bunch of people on Football United from SoFIFA. They helped us out so much. They really did. Donging him. Sushi Taco told you about this? Where did you know him from? That's so wild. He used to be super active. He was definitely here previous. It's weird how few people were here. We just hit these like spurts. I got FU's very strict. But they were trying to get monetized and stuff, so you kind of have to be strict. He was. I like Akiyama Hernandez a lot. 2-0 Brussels. Sabinatov, the hero. And up next is the Gallery. Because he's American. I know he's Cuban, but he lives in the United States, right? I forget your player was at Hamburg, yeah. By the way, I forgot to tell you the other night, if you have any more trash that you're trying to get rid of, or frustration that you don't think you can create anything from, send it my way, baby. I'm going to ban you for not being Romanian. I'll tell you that right now. I hate wearing our home away, but I don't know what else to do. Belgrade are short. This is going to be insane. This match is going to be wild. I have no changes for them. They're going with their 3-5-2. I really like that Belgrade formation, though, I'll tell you. I think it's really good. Here we go! Here we go, we are underway, and it is Amsterdam taking on Belgrade. It's going to be high tempo from Amsterdam, who suffered a tough loss last time out. They gave away a late goal. They were up 1-0 against Hamburg. And in the final 20 minutes, it was 2 goals from Hamburg. Jose Cuervo, of all people. Out wide to Leo Frost. Another start for Leo Jr. Taken away by Marchetti. Marchetti flipped him, gypped him, flipped him around. Mendes Gomez. Can they stop him? Oliveira. Santos. Liederman lays it off to Junior. Blaton. Wolf. Baruda. Luigi in the starting lineup again. Liederman. Santos. Frost is right there. Right place, right time. Kind of like getting raped when you have a rape fantasy. It's Junior. Can I say that on YouTube? Am I going to get banned again? Frost. And that one is kept in play. Back to Stevens. Let's go, Vukovic here for an Amsterdam match. You're starting, Big Daddy. Blackson. Liederman does well and not well enough. He's had a rough go at it recently. A couple of match winners missed. Mendes Gomez surrounded. No line to Luigi. Baruda. Back to Luigi. Baruda. Blatter. Junior. Mirko Wolf, and what the hell? That's going to be a corner kick for Amsterdam. Baruda on the corner, left foot, sends it in swinger, far post. Oh, there it is! It's 1-0! Are you serious? Santos! We hate Lisbon. Oh my goodness. And it's 1-0 in the early going. We might have to go to overlapping center backs. Hopefully we can get a second goal. And that's exactly what we'll do. Martinez is coming on. Pack to pie. Baruda says it'll play. Liederman watches the replays. Where's Blatan been? He's normally super active. Back to David. Over to Frost. Santos. Long ball. Liederman. Zuccolo wins it. Headed bound to Marchetti. Stevens. Well, it was 1-0 against Hamburg. It still ended in a loss, so Amsterdam know the pain here. So Orange. Two lips. One club. Away by David. Falls down to Santos. Back to David. Blatter. Back to David. Tovsekic. Long ball over the top. Zuccolo's header to Billy John. Up to Cabral. 30 minutes gone. Belgrade. Give it away, and here come Amsterdam again. Liederman. Nice ball out wide to Santos, the goal scorer. Santos maintains possession here, fighting with Oliveira, sends in a ball, and that's a little bit too much on it. Oliveira. Stevens. Over to Zuccolo. Billy John. Oh, what a takeaway that is. Mirko Wolf. Mirko Wolf from distance! To Oliveira. Oliveira does really well to get around Frost. Frost trying to grab him from the ass. Into Marchetti. Bobo headed away by David. Two good clearance from the captain. I think we'll go to a 3-4-3 at halftime. Or just overlapping center backs. What do you, Tyed, should we try overlapping center backs, Big Sexy? I think we should. Platon. Lederman around Lederman. 2-0! Let's go, Amsterdam! Not working. Oh my goodness. Halftime here. We're going to go to overlapping center backs. Yes, we fucking are. So here we go. Let's make sure we got our shit right. Santos. We're going to change this guy to Wolf. Put Blatan at. Lederman scored, so let's do this. We'll bring on Martinez, and then we'll keep this for now. Fluid with presets is insane. Baruda David Jr. Baruda David Jr. Baruda David Jr. Okay. Wolf Dos Equis Lederman. Wolf Dos Equis Lederman. Swap him. Okay. Santos on the right. Santos and then Luigi. Okay. All right, here we go. Overlapping center backs it is. You already scored. It's somebody else's turn, you sexy monster. We got to spread the wealth. I'm always here, the king of Denmark. Overlapping center backs it is. Jack David. Junior. Up to Luigi. Back to Junior. Out wide to Lederman. Lederman on the wing. Santos. Cleared away by Zuccolo. Oh yeah, we'll put Brooks on. Let's do it right now. He's watching. Let's do this. Let's put Baruda at left back, and we'll put Brooks here. So then when we're in possession, he'll be there, and that's okay, cool. There we go. Big Daddy Lamont Brooks! Thank you, Taya. Final 20 minutes or so, we'll put him up top with Martinez. See if we can get a goal. Deflection there. Another deflection. Bobo. Mendes Gomez going to work. Oscar Verde crisis. Oh, Verde. Luigi. This one over the top. Martinez's header back to Baruda. Finds Lederman out on the right side. Baruda again. Good takeaway from Bobo. Chased down by Dos Equis. Appreciate you following us over to YouTube, Mr. Lamont Brooks. That'll be 75J money for you. Substitution, and there he is, Lamont Brooks! Welcome to Kentucky, where all my cousins fuck me. Wolf. Over to Dos Equis. Martinez gives it away, and it's a counterattack now for Belgrade. Good chip, but Oscar Verde is there. 10 more minutes, and we'll put Martinez, and we'll do like a narrow, we'll do some sort of 4-4-2. Or 3-5-2. We'll get the boys up top that are watching today. Lamont up top. Assuming they don't get a goal here. Santos. Lamont Brooks lays it off for DJ. Blatta, the king of Denmark. Martinez. Back to Baruda. Wide to Wolf. Miracle Wolf. Holy balls. Sukolo. Over to Crash Stevens. Santos does well. Back to Lederman. Holding off Mendes Gomez. 70th minute. All right, let's shift it around. I'll do my stamina check as well. So up top, we're going to put Martinez and Mr. Brooks. We'll also put Lacton. Lederman. And how about Big Daddy Patty? Let's bring on Big Daddy Patty and put him up there too. What the fuck? Are you serious? Do we have another? We can bring on Ned Kelly. Wolf's getting tired. We'll take him out for truce. All right, here we go. What is our possession short? Okay, we're fine. We're all at defense, though. All right, here we go. Bringing on the boys. If we get a chance. Blatta. Lamont Brooks. This one over the top, and it will go out of play, so we'll get our changes. Bottle of red. And a penis that's white. Potty. Got it, Solskjaer. Kelly. Back to Dos Equis. David up to Junior. Over the head of everybody, and Solskjaer's going to get there. Options in the middle. Solskjaer lays it off. It's toe poked away by Stevens. Clearance only as far as Junior. Amsterdam still in possession. Solskjaer. No foul from the referee. Jack David wins the header again. Dos Equis. Just under 15 minutes. Equis into Transtroprosis. Antoine Martinez. Solskjaer. Lamont Brooks lays it off. Martinez. Zucolo. Jack David again. Over to Transprosis. Martinez. Collision. No foul again. This referee. Cabral. That was so ridiculous. We're going to go max tempo. Looking up for Lederman. Lederman's header did not exist. Solskjaer chasing down Zucolo. Bango Bongo sends it up. Mendes Gomez wins the header. Falls down to Marchetti. Out wide to Cabral. Mendes Gomez. What a send! Crisis! Oh! Vernon! Bobo. Martinez to Junior. Trying to find the run of Solskjaer, and he does. Solskjaer lays it off for Lederman and finds. Oh my goodness, a save! Cleared away by Crotch Stevens. Oliveira. Oh, he's. Are you serious? What a game, baby. We got it. 3 points for the good. Oh, my gosh. Incredible. The away fans are jerking each other off in the parking lot. I'm sorry, we had to turn the camera away because this is on DAZN. I mean YouTube. Santos and Lederman, the goal scorers, both in the first half. What a win for Amsterdam. So I'm just going to start this. We're not going to do the game. The whole game. I just want to see how it looks. This is also for Amin, my boy. We're gonna do. Amin, there's 3 teams. You can choose the 2 teams. Orlando, Philadelphia, and Guadalajara. There is the Argentinian and the Brazilian team too, and Australia. They do have I spelled Australia wrong. They do have players you know. I think we should do the 2 American teams. We're going to do Philadelphia and Orlando. This is... Oh, you want to do it? Argentina? All right. We'll do this one. That's not... They don't have those jerseys. They don't have jerseys. That's why I'm saying they don't.
they made jerseys for these other teams. We'll do Orlando and Philadelphia. I think you'll recognize the players. Check it out, I mean, here we go. Herman Schartz, Sidney Jackson, Bobby Rose, Thad Rodney, Potato Chaser Burrell, Kareem Henderson, Larry English, Bert Bratz, Phoenix Boone, and Lewis Anderson. On the other side for Philadelphia, Gerald Pfeiffer, Kimball Belmont, Jimmy Schnaz, Dax Latrine, Marshall Schneider, Jameson Joyner, Nicky Pumpkins, Lennox Fergie, Meadow Dancer, and Derek Gardner. As for the bench, Andrew Weaver, Derek Jones, Cameron Henry, Barry Seaman, Ryan Van Horn, Robbie Blake, and Tristan Monk. The bench on this side, Kirby Puck, Kirby Buck, Spandex Firequake, Sebastian Maddox, John West, Neven Chalupa, Griffin O'Frost III, and Miles Wump. All right, who's playing who? Amin, who you going against? Amin, pick a team. The Carrot Patch! What the? All right, Amin's going to be Orlando. Who's going to be Philadelphia? I'll be Philadelphia. All right, Amin, it's all about the Ameems. We will turn on penalties in case we're tied. Here we go! No, Tired, you're Philadelphia. Tired's Philadelphia. You won't get the jokes, but that's fine. Oh, shit. Welcome to FSL Live. Here we go. It is a preview of the Club World Cup coming up in, I don't know, August? September? Here's Orlando. A lot of familiar faces if you are familiar with FSL. Same thing on the other side with Philadelphia. Pfeiffer and Belmont will lead the line. Dax Latrine, Jimmy Schnaz, and Schneider. In midfield, it's a 5-3-2 for the Pennsylvanians. There's Nicky Pumpkins. There's Phoenix Boone. Here we go! Spandex Firequake. And we are underway here in wherever we are. I can't believe it. Here we are. Club World Cup preview. Top 5, possibly top 6 teams from FSL. Sidney Jackson back to Lewis Anderson into Bobby Rose. Burrell. Potato Chaser Burrell. And here goes Belmont. Over to Jimmy Schnaz. Both teams in medium tempo. Schnaz. Dax Latrine.
Outlined to Jamison Joyner, former Belle Vale fullback. The Liverpool club. Speaking of Belle Vale, how about Babu Mensah going to one of those African teams? A lot of Africans in the old FSL. Wait till you see those teams. I mean, we had way too many Nigerians. There were too many Nigerians. Bobby Rose, former Manchester goal scorer. Sebastian Maddox was the first ever free agent or person you could buy. Oh my goodness. Bringing back the memories. Derek Gardner, who played for the Elon team, whatever they were. I forget their name. Aberdeen. Pfeiffer. Opportunity for Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer! Off the post! Are you serious? Bobby Rose is going to pick this one up. Bobby Rose over to Bert Bratz. How will the FSL teams handle these lineups? In fact, both of these current captains or managers of these teams, Athens and London, could be in this competition come September. I do need to upgrade one of these goalkeepers. One of these goalies is really bad. High tempo for Orlando. Larry English up to Henderson. Back to English. Sends it long to Sidney Jackson. Sidney Jackson lays it off Bobby Rose! Oh, Bobby Rose! 1-0 Orlando! Nicky Pumpkins headed it up straight in the air. Sidney Jackson kicked it on to Bobby Rose, who buried it like his dead hamster in the backyard. Schnauz. Gardner back to Meadow Dancer. Stephen Meadow Dancer. Over to Lennox Fergie. And there's Joost van der Vleer, the Dutch goalkeeper. It is. Jamison Joyner. He's going to be taken down by Thad Rodney. Free kick for Philadelphia. And Latrine steps over it. Dax Latrine. Gardner wins the header. Look at this ball. It went right through everybody's legs, but cleared away. Philadelphia throw. High tempo for Philly. Schneider. Fergie. Out to Gardner. Taken away by Orlando. Belmont. Pfeiffer. Gerald Pfeiffer looking for Belmont. Headed backwards. Headed onwards again. Jimmy Schnash. Gardner. And Schnash. Schnash sends in the ball far post. Pfeiffer can't win the header. Phoenix Boone does well. Schneider. Schnash with a bit of space. Kimball Belmont, former lead striker, falls down. No call, says the referee. It's another thing to think about is their physicals and their free kick attributes have no max. Have no max. Pfeiffer A. Hartley, no. Jesus, almost gave you $1 million J money. Bobby Rose's goal, the difference. Orlando 1, Philadelphia 0. Why is it blue? No, I'm getting offline to make my family dinner. Any changes here? You do get 6 subs. I'll tell you what, I'll do this for you. As for Philadelphia, who you can't see, it's a center back, Tristan Monk, left back, Robbie Blake, and CMF, Ryan Van Horn. Ryan Van Horn, a former Manchester midfielder, a fan favorite, if I say so myself. Ryan Van Horn, what a boss. One of Amin's favorite players. Ryan Van Horn. Ryan Van Horn also has the super sub. All these players have player skills and play styles. On the bench for Orlando, Miles Wamp, Griffin O'Frost III, Chalupa, John West, Sebastian Maddox, Spandex Firequake, and Kirby Buck. I can also show you your counter long center maintain. O'Frost off for on. Oops. Larry English is going to come off for Griffin O'Frost. Maddox is coming on for Kareem Henderson. Maddox, who has a bunch of skills. Prolific winger, Kareem Henderson. Box to box. Very aggressive. Captaincy fight. Dude, these guys are awesome. Sidney Jackson swapping with Bobby Rose. Bring him on, Daddy! Do you want to change anything? This is what you got. False 9, false winger, storm the box. Any changes here for Philadelphia? Seaman on for Joyner. So Joyner is coming on for Barry Seaman. Van Horn is coming on for Jimmy Schnoz. Are you serious? Short pass. Here we go. Philadelphia and Orlando. I think there's only literally 2 of us in the stream that even know who any of these players are. That's okay. And here we go. High tempo from both sides. Meadow Dancer. Up to Van Horn. The big Dutchman. The Dutch oven, they call him. And he wins himself a free kick. No, he actually committed the foul here. Herman Schartz. What a tiny guy he is. He wears number 9 because he's 9 inches tall, is the rumor. Free kick for Orlando. Bobby Rose. Back to Rodney. Anderson. Herman Schartz. And Schartz just falls down. Pfeiffer. Nicky Pumpkins. Marshall Schneider, the opposing Dutch midfielder. Lennox Fergie. Back to Pumpkins. Out wide to Gardner. Kimball Belmont. How many goals did he score alongside the Hungarian Nikolai Gardanye for Leeds? Amin is throbbing. Gardner. Fergie. Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer was our first ever custom player in FSL history. Here goes Barry Seaman. Seaman down the left-hand side, or as they call it, the left cheek. That's a good ball in. Oh, what a shot into side netting! Tiny Gill Sampson. Can't believe it. Oh my God, Gardani. I forgot about Knudsen. Yeah, Gardani, Belmont, and Knudsen. Rue. I think they had Rayshon Jefferson too. He was like 50 overall. Lily, you son of a bitch. It's just thunder. Sometimes she yells when she comes, alright? Relax. Phoenix Boone sends it long. Picked up by Sidney Jackson. Jackson. Sidney Jackson does well here. Taken away by Schneider. Up to Pfeiffer. Barry Seaman. Pumpkins. Van Horn. Belmont. No dancer. Belmont. Gardner. And he's going to draw the foul. It's a free kick here for Philadelphia. Who do you want on the kick? You have Schneider, who's your best kick taker. Ryan Van Horn is not good at taking kicks. Amin knows all about Ryan Van Horn. Oh my God. Look at this guy's attributes. Just dog shit, and then it's 76 physical contact, 95 aggression, 8 conditioning. What a monster. Chalupa on for Potato Chaser Burrell. And we're going to turn these guys into AMFs. You do have 6 subs? Schneider's your only good kick taker. I'm assuming you want him on there. Alright, we're going to move the wing backs up to wide midfielders. Do you want to sub on Henry for Gardner then? Van Horn, Central AMF. Again, I don't mind doing the... Strikers. Here we go. I think you would have loved old FSL tie-it. It was hilarious. All these funny characters. Schneider on the kick. Schneider sends it in for post, headed away. Phoenix boot. Barry Seaman sticks out a penis. And it's a free kick for Orlando. And Barry Seaman, very confused. It's just a bunch of funny-looking players I made. Fergie over to Nicky Pumpkins. Schneider back to Pumpkins. Pumpkins. Diagonal ball to Cameron Henry, who's just come on. I didn't even know existed. Might have been the old Division 2 for like Swords AFC or Kingston or Warrington. Gerald Pfeiffer can't get there. Oh, this is going to fall down, but Bronx does well. Give me penalties or give me death. Meadow Dancer. Hello. Fergie. Kept him. Nope, it's not. Cameron Henry lets that one go out of play. Petrie. Fergie. Back to Meadow Dancer. 10 minutes to go. Club World Cup teaser. Barry Seaman. Max tempo for Philadelphia. Nicky Pumpkins. Holy shit. What a joke that was. An opportunity now for Orlando. Taken away. Barry Seaman. Pfeiffer. Another giveaway. Maddox. Herman Schartz. Back to Maddox. Philadelphia wins it back. They got to score, and they got to score now. Seaman up to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer into Belmont. Belmont with some options, and instead decides to just be a dickhead. Henry. I don't know what he's doing. Low tempo. And that'll do it. Orlando will win the Club World Cup teaser trailer. Lewis Anderson out wide, sends it across, headed away. And Orlando and the United States excited for the Club World Cup. We'll see you later. Jerk off patiently.